Hello, and welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. From today, we're going to look at a series of 4 beers from a rather small and fairly new craft beer brewery, which is called Heiwa Craft. And they're located in a town called Kainan in Wakayama Prefecture. It is a small town south of Wakayama City, which is the largest city in Wakayama Prefecture. And they began brewing in 2015. They're attached to a sake company, which started in 1928 and called Heiwa Shuzo. Shuzo is the common name for a sake brewery, or a place that makes sake. So they started in 1928, and sake is primarily made during the colder months of the year, and the brewers there started thinking they should take advantage of the rest of the year to brew, and hit on the idea of a beer brewery. And now they have beer brewery, I guess, going all year round. On RateBeer, this brewery has 28 listings. 16 of them are for sake and 12 of them are for beers. On Untappd, there are a total of 19 beers listed, and the average is pretty decent, 3.47 out of 5, so pretty high. So let's take a quick look at these 4 beers. I've had a couple of them before. They didn't make much of an impression, and I recently found 4 of their beers in bottles at a small liquor shop attached to a department store. So we're going to look at 4 of those in turn. Again, Heiwa Craft from Kainan, Wakayama. All right, and here we are with the 3rd beer from Heiwa Craft, and that beer is Heiwa Craft Red Ale, and it is a fairly new beer because it has 0 ratings on RateBeer and has only 8 ratings on Untappd, and we don't have any numbers, any rating numbers or average out of that. It's a 5% beer, red ale, and the label, of course, features their dove on the front, or perhaps pigeon, I don't know. It is a 5%er. It contains barley malt and hops, and that is it. Okay, so a new beer, kind of a new style for them, I guess, and they don't make a lot of styles, but we're looking at 4 of them in these 4 reviews here. Let's give this one a go, shall we? Heiwa Craft Red Ale. This might have a little more flavor or interest than the other 2 we've looked at so far. Okay. So we certainly have some roasted malt here, maybe Munich malt, and it is a nice reddish brown sort of color, and we put it through the light. They're pretty. Okay, with a half a finger of off-white foam. Let's see if you see any carbonation rising here. A lot. Okay. All right. And let's try the aroma. Okay, it's got some rich red, maybe red fruit, caramel, something Swedish like dried raisins, or maybe light plum even. Okay, flavor is very similar. With the roast malt, we get the light caramel, dried fruit. Something mildly sugary in mid-palate. Very mild hopping, I think, in this. This is certainly a step up from the last 2 beers we looked at, the white ale and the sour ale. This has quite a bit more flavor. It's mild all around. Yeah. Interesting, but not overly. So you may want to give this a try if you happen to see it. It's called Heiwa Craft Red Ale. I'm not going to recommend this one very highly, but you might want to give it a go. Anyway, it's something new. They're trying out new things, and I always like to give some credit when a brewery is trying to, stretch their capabilities, trying to push out new directions, and I think Heiwa Craft is perhaps doing that with this beer. So, again, Heiwa Craft Red Ale. Give it a go if you like. Okay. I hope you're doing well. We're going to look at one more beer from this brewery called Heiwa Craft, and there will be a playlist so you can look at all of the ones that I've reviewed from them. Take care.